I would like to call the meeting to order of the Organizational and Leasing Corporation. Recording Secretary Chris Harrison will lead us in the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. And do the treasure hunters pledge as well? Okay. As an adult and treasure hunter, I am committed to search for all the talents, skills, and intelligence that exist in all children and youth. I believe all children are capable of success, no exceptions. Thank you. Our next order of business is the oath of office. Attorney Dan Harrell will administer the oath of office to newly re-elected board members in order of their residential district numbers. We'll begin with Debbie Hawley, District 1.
And that I will well and faithfully perform the duties of a member of the School Board of St. Lucie County, on which I am now about to enter. So help me God.
The next board member to be sworn in is Dr. Donna Mills, District 3.
I, Donna Mills, do solemnly swear that I will support, protect, and defend the Constitution and government of the United States and of the state of Florida, that I am duly qualified to hold office under the Constitution of the state, and that I will well and faithfully perform the duties of a member of the School Board of St. Lucie County, on which I am now about to enter. So help me God.
Oath of office for Mr. Troy Ingersoll, District 5.
I, Troy Ingersoll, do solemnly swear that I will support, protect, and defend the Constitution and government of the United States and of the state of Florida, that I am duly qualified to hold office under the Constitution of the state, and that I will well and faithfully perform the duties of a member of the School Board of St. Lucie County, on which I am now about to enter. So help me God.
Thank you, Attorney Harrell. Could I ask you and Ms. Hawley to step down again so we can grab your photo before we call this to the next order of business? Since we didn't get their photo. Thank you for indulging us. All right. Thank you to both of you. And congratulations to the re-election and oath of office for our 3 re-elected board members. Our next order of business is the election of a chairman. I will open nominations for the chairman at this time.
Madam Superintendent, I recommend Donna Mills as our chairperson.
Thank you. Hearing no other nominations, they will be closed at this time, and a vote will be taken. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? Motion carries. Congratulations, Dr. Donna Mills, Chairman.
At this point, we will open up our nominations for the election of our vice chairman. Madam Chair? No, I'm Madam Chair. Okay. Do we have any nominations?
Vice Chair.
Vice Chair.
I'll nominate Catherine.
Any others?
I'm nominating myself.
Any others? Okay, nominations are now closed. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries 5-0. We will now move on to our appointments of members to committees. I have an extensive list before me. Rather than going through the list, I don't believe we have any added committees here. If everyone is in agreement to continue on their committee, we can move forward. If there's any concerns, if you would like to change committees or add committees or delete.
Madam Chair, I think it's very appropriate for the continuity that we, if everybody's willing, that we keep our current committees.
Okay, seeing that there's no objections then, can I call for a motion?
So moved.
Second.
Moved by Mr. Engelson, second by Ms. Harley. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries 5-0. Our next item on the agenda is to establish the school board's annual business meeting schedule. That meaning that we meet on the second and fourth Tuesdays at 5 o'clock. Would we like to continue that? Any objections? Okay, then we shall move forward with the present date, time, and place. And now we want to look at our December meeting dates. Currently, we meet on the 9th and the 23rd. The concern here is the 23rd. It's 2 days before Christmas. Would we prefer to meet just once in the month of December, which would be December the 9th? Or would we prefer to move up the 23rd to the following week, which I believe is the 16th, that Tuesday? Open for comments.
Madam Chair, I move that we meet on the 9th, as we don't want to infringe on winter break.
Also, Madam Chair, I think on the 16th, we normally don't meet. We only have one meeting in December, too, typically.
Okay, okay.
Chair, that will include our workshop as well on that same work session.
Work session begins at 9 o'clock on December 9th, is scheduled at this time.
Okay. So then we will entertain a motion to meet just that one meeting, well, the work session is that at 9 o'clock and a.m., and then we will also meet that day for our regular board meeting, and that will be it for the month of December. Can I have a motion, please? So moved by Ms. Hilson and second by Mr. Ingersoll. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion's carried 5-0. Tonight, we also have before us the contract renewal of Attorney Dan Harrell. I entertain a motion for renewal.
So moved.
Second.
So moved by Ms. Hensley, second by Mr. Ingersoll. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carried 5-0. Now we will adjourn the school board organizational meeting, and we will move forward to open the leasing corporation meeting. Do this?
It is 5:10, and I would like to call the annual membership meeting to order at this time. As acting secretary of the school board, St. Lucie School Board Leasing Corporation, the annual membership meeting of the St. Lucie County School Board Leasing Corporation is now underway. All members are present. We have a motion to appoint members of the school board of St. Lucie County as the ex officio board of directors of the corporation. According to Articles of Incorporation, Article 3, the sole members of the corporation shall be the members of the School Board of St. Lucie County, Florida, who shall be ex officio members. At this time, I would like to call for a motion appointing members of the School Board of St. Lucie County as the ex officio board of directors of the corporation.
So moved.
So moved and seconded, moved by Ms. Hawley and seconded by Mr. Ingersoll. All those in favor?
Aye.
All those opposed? Hearing none, motion carries 5-0. We will now adjourn the annual membership meeting.
We will now call the November the 18th, 2014 regular workshop meeting of the St. Lucie County School Board to order. Oh, the leasing report? Okay, before we do that.
We do. We need to wait.
Madam
Yes.
Chair and Ms. Yost, you also have the Board of Directors meeting for the Leasing Corporation.
The annual Board of Directors
Yes.
meeting is now called to order. And as the acting secretary, all members are present at this time. It is appropriate this time to entertain a motion naming the chairman of the School Board of St. Lucie County as the ex officio chairman of the Board of Directors of the corporation and the vice chairman of the School Board of St. Lucie County as the ex officio vice chairman of the Board of Directors of the corporation. Is there a motion?
So moved.
Moved and seconded. We'll call for the vote. All those in favor?
Aye.
Hearing no opposition, the motion carries 5-0. We now need a motion that the chairman of the board of directors shall be the ex officio president of the corporation. The vice chairman shall be the ex officio vice president. And the secretary of the school board of St. Lucie County shall be the ex officio secretary treasurer of the corporation. Do we have a motion?
Second.
Moved and seconded.
Carol.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Hearing no opposition, the motion carries 5-0. The new chairman will call for an adjournment.
We now adjourn the meeting, and now we open at this time. We're going to wait until 5:15 to open up the next meeting. Okay. Call the November 18, 2014 regular workshop meeting of the St. Lucie County School Board to order. We extend a warm welcome to all of you. We're glad you're here with us tonight. And we also welcome our viewing audience as well. Would you please stand with us for the Pledge of Allegiance? Directly after, we will have the Kids at Hope Treasure Hunters Pledge.
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, with liberty and justice for all.
As an adult and treasure hunter, we are committed to search for all the talent, skills, and intelligence that exist in all children and youth. I believe that all children are capable of success, no exceptions. I will ask my fellow board members to please go down so we can enjoy the performance by Officer White and the Kids at Hope Chorus.
And they would like to say the Kids at Hope Pledge.
I am a kid at Hope. I am talented, smart, and capable of success. I have dreams for the future, and I'll climb to reach those goals and dreams every day. All children are capable of success. No exceptions.
Thank you. Turn around. Good evening. My name is Officer. Oh, y'all all know me. I'm Officer White, and this is the Pell Port St. Lucie Police Department Pell Kids at Hope Voices. Usually we have about 30 kids, but I received a lot of phone calls on yesterday with the parents saying they just could not get off from work. But we're gonna go ahead and do what we're gonna do with these 13 beautiful young men and women, and they're going to sing their hearts out, and we hope that you enjoy it. Okay. Person stand by. I'm not going to go ahead and give you the titles of the song because once the beat starts, you'll know what it is, okay? All right. This is my little buddy here.
When the night
Thank you. Thank you.
When you're weary, feeling small, when tears are in your eyes, I will dry them all. I'm on your side. Oh, when time gets rough. And friends just can't be found like a bridge over troubled water. I will lay me down like a bridge over troubled water. I will lay me when you're down and out, when you're on the street, when evening falls so hard, I will come for you. I'll take your part. Oh, when darkness falls and pain is all around, like a bridge over troubled water, I will lay me down like a bridge over troubled water. I will lay me Sail on, silver girl, sail on by. Your time has come to shine. All your dreams are undone. See how they shine. Oh, if you need a friend, I'm sailing right behind, like a bridge over troubled water. I will lead you by, like a bridge over troubled water. I will lead you
Take a bow. Take a bow. Okay.
1 minute, Officer
Oh,
White.
wait. I'm sorry.
We're going to continue the tradition of our
Okay.
chair, previous chair member, who started a very wonderful tradition here at the school district. We want to say a few words to the children, okay? We heard two of you. You were wonderful. Your voices were just absolutely gifted. Do you agree with that, everyone? So I want to ask the question, what does it mean to be a part of PAL in the community?
It means a lot to me because I have a lot of friends in here that help me out and give me confidence to do a lot of stuff that I'm doing right now today. And my auntie right back there, she's the one who gives me a lot of confidence to do everything I need to do. And my grandma, she's the one who gives me transportation up here. And my Uncle Jack, he's the one that's been helping me the whole time.
He is a star in more ways than one, isn't he? Very good. I love the way you spoke up like you did. Young lady, and what's your name? Did we get your name yet?
My name is Jacob.
Okay, Jacob. Young lady, what does it mean to be a part of PAL, and where'd you get that beautiful voice from?
Well, I have nothing to say, but okay. Well, what it means to me, it means a lot to me because I get to sing here and be with my friends, and I have a lot of confidence, like he said, and my dad helps me out, and I have my mom who helps me out too, and I have an aunt, and she helps me with breathing exercises. That makes my voice a lot louder and better, and I thank her for that because now I'm here and I'm singing and lead singer now, so it means a lot to me.
My name is Janelle. Janelle, you just spoke about how important it is that we be a village, and that you mentioned, and the same thing with you, young man. Different people that he's called out, family, friends, and Mr. Officer White, and all of us being together. Thank you for after-school programs that make a difference to help us make a difference in St. Lucie County. Parents, if you are here, please stand up so that we can recognize you, and thank you for your support, making sure that your young people get here and encourage us tonight. Thank you very much. The little buddy is cute as could be.
Oh, yeah. That's my man.
At this time, we want to remind our audience that if any of you desire to be an unscheduled speaker, now would be the time to turn in your forms. You can find the forms in the back. Please fill it out quickly and get it up to Mrs. Harrison, which is here on the end on my left. We will be more than happy to recognize you at the appropriate time. At this time, I open the public hearing to receive comments on the proposed approval of amendments to School Board Policy 6.21, District Certificates, the Student Progression Plan for elementary, middle, and high schools, and the adoption of all job descriptions as rules. Are there any in the audience who would like to comment regarding this proposed adoption? Board members, are there any questions or need of clarification? Seeing none come forward, Madam Superintendent, we will now receive your recommendation.
Madam Chair, I recommend the board adopt the proposed amendments to School Board Policy 6.21, the Student Progression Plan for elementary, middle, and high school, and all job descriptions as rules as presented and discussed.
So moved by,
Second.
Okay, by Ms. Hawley, second by Mr. Ingersoll. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, motion carried 5-0. At this point, the public hearing is officially closed. And now we have our special order of business. Madam Superintendent, we will now move right to the special order of business.
Thank you. Our first special order of business is the St. Lucie Clerk of Court's presentation to the St. Lucie County Education Foundation.
Madam Chair, and I only had an 80% chance that it was going to be Madam Chair. You know, when I wrote this afternoon, it was still a little gray. Anyway, Madam Chair, board members, Superintendent Yost, thank you for the opportunity to share with you another community partner. Here this evening is the Clerk of the Courts with the Honorable Joe Smith and members of his staff to present a check as part of their support to our classroom teachers. At the Foundation's Welcome Back ceremony in August, a team from the clerk's office committed to supporting student success and achievement through our classroom adoption program. Mr. Smith is here tonight to present a check which will be matched in support of 10 classroom teachers. As you know, Mr. Smith is a 1995 graduate of Lincoln Park Academy, a product of the St. Lucie County Public School System, giving back to his community. The Honorable Joseph Smith.
Good evening, Madam Chair, board members, Superintendent Yost. Joe Smith, for the record, your clerk of the circuit court. It's always great to come back in this room. As I've said to you many times before, I got my professional start back in St. Lucie County right in this room as a member of your employ, so thank you very much. You do pretty good work. And also, I'm a proud graduate of Lincoln Park Academy. So one of the things that I definitely understand is that over the years that I've had the opportunity to serve as a clerk and even years before as a student in this school district, that there were people who may not have had children in the system who did something to help other students who they were never going to meet or they were never going to see. And so I'm sure that over the years you had many people come before you and say, thank you, or we want to be partners and we want to help. I noticed as I walked in tonight that I saw the sign that said, quality education is a community's, every citizen's responsibility. And so it's a small way to give back. And so the wonderful team, come on up, you guys are hanging out in the back, the wonderful team at our office who are represented here today by some of our fine professionals, are here to say thank you to the school district. I could not hire wonderful quality employees in our office unless you had the opportunity to educate them correctly, and so we thank you very much for that. I can tell you our HR director is here, Joanne Baker, and she's also a member of the Education Foundation Board, so she now has an inside track on some of the really good leads. So we use her very strategically in this community. Joseph Abreu is our communications manager. He's not from St. Lucie County, but we won't hold it against him. And we also have Christina here, Flores, who's here from our community. And Christina, where did you graduate from? Martin County High. So, you know, I'm working on it, but you guys got to help me a little bit. Right. But one thing I will tell you is that our employees and our wonderful professionals have worked really hard to provide some assistance to some of the teachers in the adoptive class. We initially told Mr. McKenzie that we were going to be able to provide you with $1,000 to the Education Foundation. We worked extra hard, and we actually are able to bring you $1,500 for the Education Foundation. Thank you very much, Mr. McKenzie. And I must say that now that I am a financial person, I like nice, easy numbers. So to add to the $1,500 that the wonderful professionals of our office have committed, I am writing a personal check, me and Mrs. Smith, of course, are writing a personal check for $500. So we hope that Mr. McKenzie will be able to match this as well, and we can take this $1,500 and make it a nice, easy $3,000. So to you for your support and support of education of our kids, and to all of you in the audience, to Mr. McKenzie for your appreciation and all you do to help the kids of this community, thank you. Keep up the good work. We are very proud of you, and we look forward to working with you in the future.
And if Dr. Mills would come forward, and perhaps your board members as well, Mr. McKenzie, that are in the audience from the Education Foundation. For our next order of business, I'd like to ask Mr. Bill Tomlinson to come forward and address our goal for School Psychology Awareness Week, which is November 20th through 24th.
Madam Chair, members of the board, Superintendent Yost, please join me in the recognition of School Psychology Awareness Week. School psychologists play an integral role in the building and maintaining of the infrastructure of support for all students. They play an instrumental role in counseling, evaluation, designing intervention, problem solving, and crisis intervention. We're so extremely proud of the hard work and the accomplishments of these highly skilled individuals. And I would like to tell you that last week, 14 of our 19 school psychologists were presenters at the Florida Association of School Psychologists Conference. At this time, I would like to introduce to you Ruth Ann Lope, one of our school psychologists, who will read a statement about School Psychology Week.
Thank you, Mr. Tomlinson, and good evening, board members. First, I'd like to acknowledge my peers for coming out to show their support. Mary Jo Alsip, Terry Doughton, Dr. Deborah Karen, David Kincaid, Dr. Lorana Hillard, and Catherine Tremblay. Please stand. Thank you. Each year, the National Association of School Psychologists designates the second full week in November as School Psychology Awareness Week. The theme for this year's School Psychology Awareness Week, which occurred last week, was Strive, Grow, Thrive. We know that all children and youth learn best when they are healthy, supported, and receive an education that enables them to strive, grow, and thrive academically, socially, behaviorally, and emotionally. Schools can more effectively ensure that all students are able to learn when they meet the needs of the whole child and provide integrated, multi-tiered supports. School psychologists are specially trained to deliver a continuum of mental health services and academic supports that lower barriers to teaching and learning. More specifically, school psychologists are trained to assess student and school-based barriers to learning, help identify individual strengths, utilize database decision-making, implement research-driven prevention and intervention strategies, and evaluate outcomes and improve accountability. We help children to strive, grow, and thrive by nurturing their individual strengths across both personal and academic endeavors. Some highlights of recent work are our psychologists presented at our annual state conference. Topics included positive behavior interventions and support, autism, multi-tiered system of supports, Easy CBM progress monitoring, and involving school psychologists in the district science fair. We organized a school supply drive to support the Children's Services Fund Incorporated, as well as donating 3 baskets for the annual auction. We were awarded a grant to provide youth mental health training to school staff and community members. This service will allow adults in our community to better assist youth who may be experiencing mental health concerns. We presented at the annual Disability Awareness Expo, an opportunity to reach school staff as well as parents. We provided the opportunity for schools to reinforce positive interactions and gratitude in students and staff by recognizing, through gratitude, staff and students who make positive contributions to the school community. Each school was given 50 blue and green Thrive and Gratitude bracelets for this project. Our school psychologists play an integral role each and every day in the lives of children, from problem solving to counseling, evaluation to crisis response. They are working hard to fulfill the district's mission, which is to ensure that all students graduate from safe and caring schools, equipped with the knowledge, skills, and desire to succeed. We believe that our efforts, in conjunction with others in the district, will make a positive, lasting difference in the lives of our students. Madam Chairman, the school board members, Superintendent Yost, thank you for your continued support of our school psychologists. It is greatly appreciated.
And if all the psychologists present this evening, as well as board chair, could come down front, perhaps Mr. Lynch would be willing to take a photo for us, please. Madam Chair, that concludes our special orders of business for this evening.
Once again, we want to thank the St. Lucie County Clerk of Court, Mr. Joseph Smith, and his staff for coming in and presenting the check to the Educational Foundation. We know that when they receive funding, it goes directly to our school district, and we're the ones who benefit. Our children are the ones who benefit. And as Mr. Smith said, he is a graduate of our school district, our wonderful school district, so we're very proud of his accomplishments as well. In fact, he will be coming to speak to our children at Westwood the first week of December, so he's also physically active within the district. Thank you again, Mr. Smith and your staff. And also, Mr. Tomlinson and our school psychologists, we want to truly thank you for your work with our students, those students who need the extra help you're there for, and we appreciate it so very much. At this time, board members, it's time to move to our consent agenda. Fellow board members, we have the agenda before us, and I would entertain a motion at this time to accept the agenda as presented.
So moved.
So moved by Mr. Ingersoll, second by Ms. Hensley. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries 5-0. At this point, board members, having the agenda before us, are there any conflicts that you need to declare on any of the items that may be coming before us this evening?
Madam Chair, just a comment on 7.04. Not separate vote, just comment.
Okay. Anyone else? Okay, any items that we need to pull out to discuss and therefore for separate vote? Okay. Recommendation.
So, Madam Chair, may I recommend at this time that the board approve a total of 15 consent agenda items, beginning with number 5.01 and ending with 9.01 as presented.
Board members, we have the recommendation.
So moved.
So moved by Mr. Ingersoll, second by Ms. Hilson. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries 5-0. This time, Ms. Hilson, would you please make your comments on 7.04?
7.04 is a letter of understanding concerning student growth and measurements for our teacher evaluation. And I just want to give a thank you to our negotiations and collaborative bargaining that we've been able to do. I'm so impressed by what I've seen happen when our union partners and our staff come together. And Dr. Rendell, you are to be commended with your group. I have been very concerned about Senate Bill 736, and I felt like it was creating a situation with teachers and retention and issues that we just can't afford in any community throughout the state of Florida, but especially in St. Lucie County. And what this understanding with our union partners means that our teachers will be held harmless in the Florida Standardized Assessments at a 3.49 effective rate for the 3-year period. These are all new tests that are coming forward. As many of you know, the FCAT is gone, and we're on to new things, and unfortunately, the state's not even secure in many of the areas of our testing. So I think that we, on a local level, have to be supportive and caring about our community, our staff, our teachers. This is where we live. This is that is our home. And I think this speaks highly of what we can do as a village mentality. And again, I want to thank this collaboration. I think it's a huge step for our community. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Hilson. At this time, we go right into our superintendent updates.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you. I'd like to begin by pointing out that there is a new item on our agenda, and it is the informational documents. Those are documents that will not need authorization from the board, but are placed there for informational purposes for our community as well as our board members. And so that will become a permanent section of our agenda when we do not need to vote on items, but for informational purposes only. I'd also like to remind individuals that December 10th is our culinary showcase. It will be at the Port St. Lucie Civic Center from 5 to 7 p.m. And I was privileged to be in attendance last year, and I have to tell you, the food was phenomenal. The food prepared by our students. And so if you are available the evening of December 10th, it would be an evening well spent with your family. Bring them in for dinner. Additionally, today we had our learning lunches, and wonderful representation. As far south as Windmill Point and as far north as Lakewood Park, and I appreciate our administrators releasing teachers and students to participate. It's always an enjoyable dialogue when they are here for learning lunches. And then finally, just to wish everyone a happy Thanksgiving, because we won't have another meeting between now and then. That concludes my report, Madam Chair.
Thank you, Superintendent Yost. We will now ask the board members for, Attorney Dan Harrell, do you have any reports? Okay, our board members, starting with Ms. Hensley.
Thank you, Madam Chair. As you know, the Children's Services Council passed overwhelmingly. Of the many counties that were on the ballot for this, we got the highest percentage of return, 86%, which I think shows the dedication and the commitment of our community to our children. And part of that is the fact that we are not only just a STEM county, we are a STEAM county. And Sunday afternoon we had Artists for a Cause, which is a dance for food. Artists for a Cause is a nonprofit organization. And there are troops there from Jacksonville clear down to Fort Lauderdale. And for some of them, it was the first time they'd been in Fort Pierce. And it was quite a very pleasant opportunity to show off some of the great things we have going on in St. Lucie County. Also, at our 5-county work group meeting, we talked about some of our priorities, and I referenced the Constitutional Accountability Commission. Actually, we did find a copy. It's from 2005. I will be sharing this with people that attended that meeting so that they can see that the things that we set in place, we started in 2003 to put this together. The commission came up with this and published it in 2005, and the things that we have on our agenda are still of concern, and that we already had a template of things to follow. So we will make sure that gets shared to everybody who was in attendance.
Thank you, Ms. Hensley. Ms. Hilson?
I just wanted to make, I guess, kind of an internal comment and congratulate Mr. Ingersoll, Donna Mills, and Debbie Holly, and just to publicly say, I'm sure they did have worthy opponents, but the continuity of this board is so incredibly important. It takes at least, what did you say, Mr. Ingersoll, 2 years to learn the job? I think you said, which is very humble of you to say that. I was surprised. But it takes a minimum of a year just to figure out where you are, and then to become the chairperson is really difficult. So we have a direction that we're heading in, and we are not going to be dissuaded. We are going to get there. So I am thankful that they are still here with us, and we are a team. So congratulations.
Thank you, Ms. Hilson. Ms. Hawley. Mr. Ingersoll.
Yes, thank you, Ms. Hilson. I really want to thank all the employees Because as you look around the state, I wouldn't say most, but quite a few school board members lost their jobs. And the only reason why we're able to keep our job is because of the job that our employees do. It's not a group of 5 people up here, but it's the teachers, it's the paraprofessionals day in and day out that give their lives to our students. And we're just a reflection of that. What we do is we cast a vision and we cast the policies to increase that vision. We take your ideas and hopefully try to implement them. And I say that in regards to realize that our door is always open. If you have any questions or concerns, please email us or call us, because every one of us are very grateful to serve you. And thank you so much.
Thank you, Mr. Ingersoll. This week was the Hispanic Heritage Festival at Westgate. I had the privilege of attending that festival, and absolutely marvelous. They had a wonderful array of Latino desserts and served us dinner and dancing with the kids and the singing and the music. And of course, Mr. C, as he is so affectionately known there, was right there with the group. The community came out at large, and there was not any room in the parking area. It was not just our Hispanic community, but it was all of our community that came out and supported their efforts to celebrate Hispanic Heritage Month, I guess. It is this month, is it? Okay, all right. And also I want to announce and bring to your attention also the STEM rap battle that's coming up this Friday. It will be at the Sunrise Theater, and for a fee, all you have to do is bring a canned good or non-perishable item. It is a district-wide effort here, and we will have several of our schools participating and in friendly competition using innovative rap to deal with what they are learning in the sciences, the technology, the engineering, and the mathematics, the STEM. So we ask the community, we ask our St. Lucie County school family to come out and support them with this district initiative this Friday. Also wanted to remind the board members that we're scheduled, I believe, I haven't heard anything otherwise, for our WPSL Christmas Kids recording. It will be held at Means Court, like we do each year, and that is at 11 o'clock on December the 1st. And also, we had this inserted in our newspapers, in our News Tribune, and this is was very informative reading. I got a chance to pass out my flyers, and absolutely loved the reading. Very interesting. It is helping our community know who we are and what we represent and our focus. And in this particular insert, they focused on the 4 areas for this year. It was the academic excellence and achievement, the high-quality instruction, the recruitment and retention of high-quality staff, caring and safe schools. And I tell you, the reading was not long and drawn out and boring. It was very exciting to hear what we are focusing on. So for those of you who put this together, you did a wonderful job, and we look forward to seeing more.
Madam Chair,
Yes,
the
ma'am.
WPSL taping at Means Court is December 1st at 1 p.m.
Okay, 1 p.m. Okay, thank you for that correction, Superintendent Yost. Okay, in closing, I'd like to remind us, as it was put right here in this insert, our mission. The mission of St. Lucie County Schools is to ensure that all students graduate from safe and caring schools, equipped with knowledge, skills, and the desire to succeed. And with that being said, we see that we have no unscheduled speakers, so the meeting is adjourned.